Alright, so, first of all, I apologize for missing yesterday. I couldn't, it's just the last 2 days, including today, have just been hectic. Like, 90% of the day was, not sitting down. So, yeah. Oh, hell. Anyways. Yeah, so, that's that. I'm also, so what I'm going to do today, I'm going to talk about the last 2 days of my life and why I didn't post a video yesterday. Anyways, and also I'm going to talk about, talk about the whole not doing stories anymore. Okay, we'll start out with, what's happened. No, we'll start out with why I'm not doing stories anymore. And why I stopped in the middle of a story. Okay, so if you've been following the stories, like watching them all, you will know that they give me problems. But over the last 2 or 3 videos, they've given me so much problems that I would have had to wait up to 5 hours to record one video. And like 90% of that would have been not recording the video. 90% would have been waiting. So I got tired of that and decided to not do those stories. I want to do more stories, just not those stories. I mean, those stories are great, and they're easy, and they're short, and they actually work. But since I can't record them, or since it takes forever to do all the stuff, then it's not really great. So I'm just going to stop them. Eventually, I might pick them up again and do more, but for now, it's not happening. Anyways, so, next in order of business. Okay. What have I been doing over the past 2 days? So yesterday, no, actually, you know what? I'll just go to the beginning of it. So 2 days ago, my mother found a rowing team, and she signed me up for it. I mean, and so I have to do wrong now. Anyways, and so yesterday, so I got out of school, I went home, and I sat around for a bit, and then wait, hold up. Yeah, yesterday. I was grabbed out of my room, forced to go to to one of the meetings, even though I technically wasn't signed up yet because I had to go through 2 things, a physical and a swim test. Anyways, so we went to where they were practicing, and we talked to the coach, asked what gear I needed, which all I needed was a long sleeve shirt and some shorts that were not baggy, so that's easy. Anyways, and well, they were uniform objects, so they were a bit more expensive. But anyways, so actually we haven't even bought them yet, so yeah. Anyways, so then I had to go do a swimming test or whatever. It's basically you have to do 3 tasks and then get checked off by a lifeguard. Task 1, swim 100 meters without stopping. Task 2, tread water for 10 minutes. And task 3, put on a life jacket while treading water. Okay, so let's start with how I started. So I started with task 1. It's not the best idea. It actually was very tiring, which is the main reason I didn't do a video, because I was literally halfway asleep. Like, I was in bed and I was like, yeah, I could barely get up. That's how tiring it was. So basically, I had to swim across the pool 4 times, like not back and forth 4 times, just one, like across the pool, 1, back to the other side of the pool, 2, so on and so forth. I had to do that 4 times. And by the end of that, I had swallowed a bit of water, and it's chlorinated, so it's pool water. And by the end of it, I I was like barely able to move. So I finished that first thing, and then I waited and took a rest for about 30, 40 seconds, and then I started treading water for 10 minutes. Oh boy, it gets hard, especially after swimming for 10 meters, or 100 meters. So I was swimming, and we're like, oh, I was treading water, which basically, if you don't know what that is, you're basically just floating above water. You're not falling in. Like, okay. Instead of moving in the water, you're just like staying in one spot. That's treading water. Anyway, so I was treading water, and and 5 minutes into treading water, my left calf started to cramp up. It hurt a lot. So I stopped kicking with that foot. Well, I didn't stop completely. I just kind of I very slowly, like it was stiff as a stick, and it would very slowly kick through the water while my other foot was working double time to keep me afloat. But since I'm such an airhead, I used my head as a buoy, and that worked pretty well. Anyways, yeah, I was the water was right at the edge of my lips the entire time, and it was, oh boy, it was painful, like really, really painful to do that. And then once I finished all that, I got to rest for a bit. Actually, wait, no, I didn't get I didn't get to rest. Now that I think about it, I as soon as the time went up, a life jacket was thrown in the water, and I was told to put it on while treading water. Now, a person might think that this is easy. My God, it is not. It's very hard to get a grasp of the thing. Well, you can get a grasp of it, but it's very hard to turn it to the right way so that you can pull your arms into it and not drown. It took me a whole minute, so that's 11 minutes of treading water, and then I got to rest because I had the life jacket on, and yeah. But basically, I got one arm in, but I couldn't get my other arm in because it was, while I was trying to grab onto it, I grabbed one of the straps and pulled it, and so the other side, so I had my right arm through, and then the other side was so tight that I couldn't get my other arm through, so I had to pull my right arm in, right arm out, and then like go underwater, put both my arms behind my back, and attempt to thread the needle. I did it, first try, which was very, very exciting. So I got it, and yeah, that was what I did yesterday. It was unbelievably tiring. Anyways, next bit of information. And after that, we were going home, and my mother offered me a cinnamon stick. Not like a stick of cinnamon, a little toothpick that's been doused in cinnamon oil. It's pretty good. It's actually not that bad, unless you get it on the corners of your goddamn mouth. Jesus Christ, that thing hurts like Satan just took a shit on a piece of sandpaper and started scraping it against the corner of your lip and lit it on fire with gasoline. It was, oh my God, it hurt so bad. It was wow. Okay, maybe the Satan shitting with fire and stuff, that might be a bit overkill, but it hurt a lot. And that's what I did yesterday. Then the next day, today, I went to school, came back home. No, actually, no. Went to school. In the middle of school, I was picked up to go to a physical, which was the other requirement, which is basically, I don't really know what we did. I think we just answered a survey. They looked in my ears, my eyes, and checked my breathing, and that's pretty much it. Oh, I guess they also checked my weight as well. That's also another thing they checked. But other than that, that's what they did. Just survey, ears, eyes, breathing, and weight. and then they sent us off. But at that point, it was lunchtime, so we went and got some. We went to a Japanese restaurant, or Chinese, I don't even know. I have not liked sushi pretty much my entire life, or raw fish for that matter. So we went to this place, and it was pretty authentic. It is pretty authentic, I mean. And we've been there multiple times. Anyways, so I was sitting there, and we got some, I believe they were called bento boxes, or lunch boxes, or whatever. It had some fried shrimp, some fried onions, some fried carrots. Now, all of that, actually, I don't think it was fried. It was fried, but it wasn't like fried chicken. It was like a different type of batter they used. But anyways, they had that. They had rice. They had miso soup. They had they had teriyaki chicken. They had pot stickers. They had sushi. They had raw tuna. They had an orange slice. And that was pretty good. Yeah, I actually ate the tuna and I ate the sushi. It wasn't the worst. I mean, I wouldn't eat it on my own free will. Like, if it was the only thing I could eat, I wouldn't mind eating it, but I prefer to get something else. So, yeah. Anyways. Okay, next up, oh yeah, and then after that, we got some dessert from the place. We got a, mochi, something like that. It's basically ice cream, with a rice cream shell around it, with whipped cream and chocolate on it. Oh boy, it was good. It was really good. But I made the mistake of eating that before I ate green tea ice cream. And those two don't mix well if you eat one before the other. Green tea ice cream, from what I remember, it tasted really good. But when I ate it today, my God, it was the worst thing in the world. It wasn't the first time I've eaten green tea in the past. Well, eaten a green tea product in the past month. The first time I ate something like that was a Pocky green tea, or wasabi, something like that. I think it was wasabi green tea. Anyways, it was Pocky, and oh my God, that thing, it tastes, okay, the thing about this is it tastes like, have you ever smelled fish food or a dead fish? It tastes like that smell. It is disgusting. Oh my God. I couldn't eat for many hours after that because I was so disgusted. Okay, then I was forced to go back to school, even though there was like